Hello, Sye here. Is it bad to eat the same foods every day if you want to lose weight? I have a surprising answer for you, at least for some people, and I have looked at a lot of information to find out if this information was accurate. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to find the research on this, although people claim it is out there, that eating the same foods every day is good for weight loss and weight maintenance. And I will defend that argument, and in the future, when I find more evidence to support this, if I do, then I will put this information out in another video. But for now, I would recommend considering some of the things that I'm about to say. Now, for weight loss, it's good to be consistent in your habits. First of all, it's good to eat breakfast, and that is one of the main things that studies have shown among people who keep weight off once they lose the weight, is that they all eat breakfast. So don't feel like you have to skip meals, and that's actually not good for you because it puts your body into starvation mode and it causes your body to hold on to more fat. It's also good to get more sleep or get enough sleep. That reduces stress, which reduces cortisol, which also helps you to maintain a healthy body weight, and it also contributes to losing fat. But I want to present this idea about eating the same meals consistently to maintain a healthy weight and to lose weight. And I'll tell you why this is a good idea, and I'll tell you a way to do it that is a good way that's going to help you to get all of the nutrients that you need as well. So, eating the same foods, the benefits of eating the same foods every day. When you are consistently eating the same meals every day, then whether you are gaining weight or losing weight, you can see, you know exactly what foods that you are eating. So you can cut back on those foods. For example, if you're eating oatmeal and raisins like I do almost every day, then you can cut back your portion size to reduce the number of calories that you have. You're still getting the same kind of nutrition from that particular food, but the specific amount of energy you're reducing. So it's a very simple gauge to know, okay, well, I'm going to reduce this much and see what happens as a result. So it's easy to reduce portion size. Therefore, you can monitor how it's going to affect your weight loss as opposed to eating something different every day. It's really hard to gauge what amount of calories and how those calories are utilized by your body because your body is changing it up every day. So you can't really just cut back on foods in general because you are not going to be able to monitor as easily how many calories those foods have. Now, that being said, about eating the same foods every day, I would highly recommend that you do eat the same foods every day, but in a different way than you might be thinking it. And how I would recommend you do that is that you eat a very wide variety of foods and you incorporate those into your body over a week period of time. And this is how I would do it. I would have some that are staples that you have almost every day. For me, that would be a green smoothie and oatmeal and raisins, which are very consistent. But you can vary the greens that you put into your green smoothie, for example, and you could even vary the fruit. But I would keep. That's one of the things I would keep semi-consistent, just so that you know what the amount of calories you're getting. But for example, like having papaya greens one day and banana greens another day, those would be pretty easy to monitor over time, and you might favor one over the other. So maybe you'll just have one bananas and a multitude of different types of greens that you could add to it. With the oatmeal and raisins, that's another good one to have every day. But now, those are kind of your staples. Now you'll find that there'll be other staples that you'll have in your diet too. And for me, those things might be like rice and potatoes and quinoa. So, and some sorts of beans, but the variety of those things is broken up over the week. And how you would do that is you basically say, okay, I'm going to set out a week meal plan, and in that meal plan, I'm going to eat that same meal plan every single week to reduce the stress in my life, to reduce my thoughts around what I'm going to eat, and every once in a while, maybe I can change a day in that meal plan just to vary it up a bit and to maybe eat something different for a while that you like also. And this is very easy to maintain. We've been doing this very consistently with my family, my wife, and my 3 kids with myself, so 5 of us, very consistently eating the same meals every week for a good while. I don't know how many years it's been, but it's been a long time. And every once in a while there's a change in that. But if you know, okay, this is what I eat for breakfast, this is what I eat for lunch, I don't have to think about it too much, and you can just change that up slightly. Maybe you have 3 days where you eat this for lunch, 3 days where you eat that for lunch, and you eat the same thing for breakfast every morning. And then for dinner, you really vary it up, meaning that you eat the same foods every week, but on each day you have some different type of foods. For example, like maybe you eat rice with lentils one day, maybe you eat quinoa with chickpeas, which are also called garbanzo beans, another day. Maybe you have some kind of pizza on another day. And of course, in having those things, you can really get a lot of different nutrition in by what vegetables that you add into those foods. For example, onions, corn, peas, green beans, adding the, and of course, cabbage is another really good one. Adding those things into your foods, meaning just throw them in with whatever you're eating, and that's going to give you a lot more variety. I always like to take lots of root vegetables, for example, and those can be something that are, for example, like maybe when you have your rice with your lentils, then you throw carrots and beets into the rice when you cook it, and that way you get those extra nutrients from those foods. And maybe you do it something a little bit different on another day, like on another day you cook your rice with cabbage. So, but you're going to do that every week. You're going to have that meal. That is going to help you to know your energy levels, how you do on those energy levels. It's also going to help you to know how you feel eating those foods, which is another benefit of it. And then just cutting back the portion size a little bit is really all you have to do to lose weight, or just keep it the same if that's maintaining you at that weight. So I think there's a very strong argument for eating the same foods every day over a week period of time. And just running the points over, you'll eat something different every day in the evenings and maybe for breakfast or lunch, but you're going to keep some foods very consistent every day, and you'll eat those same things. Definitely works for me. Been very healthy doing that, and I highly recommend that you try it if you're wondering or if you're having trouble losing weight or maintaining your body weight. So I hope this helped. If it did, please give me a thumbs up, and also share this video if you like it, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.